Namaste, Jay Bhagat. There are so many narratives run in geopolitics. They're unbelievable, but at the same time interesting as well. Pakistan is desperate. So they have this disease of trying their best to be somewhere at par with Bharat. That had been a kind of complex with Pakistanis, and they had been ever trying that. Every time you find them making comparisons with themselves and Bharat, and they will want to say that they are somehow one step ahead of Bharat. So much so, if you look back history, you will find the Independence Day of Bharat is 15th of August. They have made it on 14th of August. Actually, Pakistan has not become independent. If you see the Declaration of Independence, officially published by the then British government, it's independence to Bharat, and then Pakistan is divided. So how can you call them as independence? They are not. It's not independence for them. It's a separation day that they're trying to. They were separated from Bharat. So that's they made one day ahead. They wanted to be before. So they had this sickness right from day one of their very inception. Now they wanted to be in the limelight. Now of late, Bharat has become very powerful as compared to them, and popular as compared to them, and acceptable as compared to them, and as compared to them, Bharat had gone much ahead of them. I'm not telling of the other people, but just comparing with Pakistan as they do, much ahead of them, unreachable to them. Now, at Munir, this Asim Munir guy, it's a typical military-minded man. That I'm not speaking that military mind is somewhere less, but there is a negative side of the military mind, and you find all that negativity is in Asim Munir. He will have that kind of bullying and attitude, etc., etc. I heard from Pakistani sources only, where else I'll hear from, because it's about Asim Munir's academic days. In academic days, Munir was called as the deceiver, the great deceiver by his friends, maybe serious, maybe jokingly. Nonetheless, to get a person the name of deceiver should have some reasons behind it. They just simply don't call someone deceiver. They will have solid grounds, reasons, etc. So that's his character. Now, the deception which generally Pakistan does is very obvious, and the irony of the thing is that they do such deceptions and can't always get away with that. Initially, they might be able to get away with that, but then within no time it gets all exposed. This time, they wanted to become mediators between Iran and the US. So desperately, they want to be mediators on their hand. Actually, the idea of Pakistan as a mediator is not originally Pakistan. It's actually of Trump himself. Trump wanted an Islamic nation to mediate for his obvious reasons, and who will do it? There's no nation. So Pakistan is always there. Yes, man. Pakistan is always very US obediently, so long as everything is okay. Otherwise, they are loyal to none. They are not even loyal to themselves. So it's not loyalty, it's a question of trade, money, and profit. So they ask Pakistan to do this. Mediation means not really mediation. Pakistan won't have such ideas of mediation in any case. They will just pass message from this side to that side and that side to this side and claim themselves to be mediating. Errand is also, if errand is a mediation, then of course they are mediators, and that's it. So what they have done now desperately, Munir had gone to Iran, and he of course had gone in official dress uniform, because he is not going to talk to the president or the so-called speaker of Iran, but he is going to talk to the IRGC people, and they are in many groups. If there are different groups there, so that's why he went in the military uniform to impress, as he is a field marshal. And then one thing he did is very correctly. He told the IRGC to hit the Indian ships because they are taught right from day one in the madrasa that Bharat is enemy, Hindus are Kafirs, Hindus are enemy, kill the Hindu. These are the kind of things getting taught to them in the madrasas. So Muni is also a madrasa product, and he went and told them to hit Indian ships, and which they have promptly done in time, and that of course has created some discussion. Now he and Pakistan in general, because he is representing Pakistan, it's not the elected so-called prime minister or president who is now representing Pakistan. It is his army man who is representing Pakistan. Asim Munir goes and talks to US. This is a story that Iran desperately wants to talk to you. So please give in, talk to them. Then at the same time, they'll go to Iran and say, US is frustrated. They desperately want to talk to you. They're trapped in the war. So they don't want to spend more money on that. So they wanted to withdraw. Give them an opportunity to withdraw. So you please come to talk. So all this drama he had been doing on same thing that to Iran he says US wants to talk to you, it's their request. To US he says Iran wants to talk to you, it is their request. And both are actually I don't think that they understand it at once that this is a game played by Asim Munir, but nonetheless that's how the things move on. So this is called so that time in that context only this story comes out during his academic days. He was called as a great deceiver. Interesting, should be. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.